My name is Allie and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour. So without further ado, let's just get right on into me showing you what is on my bookshelves. So starting off at this top shelf, I mostly have contemporary books. I mean, I've always had just a contemporary shelf. I don't really like to mix my genres too much. But I usually like to keep at least one shelf that is completely dedicated to contemporary, and this is it. The Happiness is a Cup of Coffee and a Good Book mug is from Rue 21. I'm pretty sure they don't sell it anymore, so I got it on sale. I think it was like $2. And I just keep all of my bookmarks in there, just anything that I find for free, basically. I don't really like to spend too much money on bookmarks because they don't really hold up very well. And then I have a Rapunzel Pop Funko and also a Kristoff Pop Funko. The Rapunzel I got on Amazon and the Kristoff I got at the 99-cent store. And then the little fake plant that's in the right-hand corner, that is from Target. I think I got it for like $1. And then the Let's Have Adventures Under the Stars print is from the 99-cent store as well. And then, yeah, I have quite a few contemporary books on here. It's not all of them, but it's kind of the ones that I want to display. And yeah, you guys don't really see this shelf very often. It's not usually in the frame of my videos. But from the right to the left, I have Always Never Yours. I have You'll Miss Me When I'm Gone, Leon the Offbeat, The Upside of Unrequited, and then from top to bottom I have 10 Things I Can See From Here, Nothing Happened, What If It's Us, To Be Honest, In Some Other Life, Radio Silence, and Autobiography. And then from there I have Geekerella, Sadie, On the Come Up, 99 Days, Grace and the Fever, The Only Thing I Hate More Than Me, wait, no. I can never remember what that's called. The Only Thing Worse Than Me Is You. Then I have Done Dirt Cheap and The Academy, and those are all the books that I have up on my contemporary shelf. So this is the second shelf on this bookshelf, and this is a lot of just kind of random books. Some of them are my favorites and some of them aren't. I just haven't read them yet. And I also have some Harry Potter stuff, as you can see in the left-hand corner. And then in the right-hand corner, I have my Loki Funko Pop that I got from an owl crate, I think about over a year ago. And then I also have a little candle from Walmart. And the little thing in the middle is actually an Ember in the Ashes little magnet thing, and it says, "Fear is only your enemy if you allow it to be." And then in the left-hand corner, I have a box of Bertie Bott's Every Flavor beans, and then I also have a Death Eater wand, and I have my Ravenclaw journal, which my brother got for me from Universal. And I am a Ravenclaw, so I really love my little journal. It's so cute. And also, if you're wondering, my leaves that hang down on my bookshelf are from Amazon. And then these lights are from Michaels. They're stars. I think they were from like a Christmas collection or something like that. And then from left to right on this shelf, I have Restore Me, Ignite Me, Unravel Me, and Shatter Me, all by Tahata Mafi. Below that, I have The Diabolic that's laying on its side. And then from there I have A Question of Holmes, The Case for Jamie, The Last of August, and A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. And then I have The Shadow Hour and The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray. And I finally found a little place for my Daisy Jones, so I put her there. And then from top to bottom, right next to it, I have Echo North, Bloodleaf, Girls of Paper and Fire, Stain, The Diviners, and Lair of Dreams. Okay, so this shelf is technically my favorite shelf in quotation marks. I've kind of changed it around a little bit, so not all of these are my ultimate favorites, but they are books that I really enjoyed, and most of them are my all-time favorites. So I have a lot of Funkos on this shelf. I have 3, well technically 3.5 I want to say. So on the right hand corner I have Rey and Finn from the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and then I have in the middle my tarot cards from a pre-order gift sort of thing for Escaping from Houdini, so those are super cute. And then in the left hand corner I have a fake plant, I think it's from the 99-cent store. And then I have a Moana Funko and a Pua Funko, and I got those as a gift for my birthday from Chandler Ainsley, so thank you. And it's so cute, and I think it really fits nicely on this shelf as well. So from right to left I have Clockwork Princess, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Love that series so much. And then I also have Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I also have my special edition Six of Crows, and this one's really pretty. So that's what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. It's a special edition. I got it from Book Depository. It has red sprayed edges, and it's so pretty. And I used to have it facing out, but it just took up too much space, and I really wanted to have some room for my other books. And then I also have my copy of King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. And then from top to bottom on the stack I have An Enchantment of Ravens. I have Stalking Jack the Ripper, Hunting Prince Dracula, and Escaping from Houdini, all by Kerri Maniscalco. And then I have And I Darken, Now I Rise, and Bright We Burn, all by Kiersten White. And then next to that I have Vasa in the Night by Sarah Porter and Bring Me Their Hearts by Sarah Wolf. And then moving down to this shelf, I don't really have too much on this shelf. It's basically just a catch-all shelf with just a bunch of random books. I'm also holding the camera now, so sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I'm trying my hardest to keep it still. But from the right to the left, I have Nevermore. I have Our Dark Duet and The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I have Renegades by Marissa Meyer, Heart of Iron, Reign of the Fallen, Winter Song, The Midnight Star, The Rose Society, and The Young Elites, all by Marie Lu. I have We Set the Dark on Fire, An Affair of Poisons, Wink Poppy Midnight. I have Lady Midnight and Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. I have Tower of Dawn. I have Empire Storms by Sarah J. Maas. I have The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I was about to call it The Bone Society for some reason. Also up here I have Jyn Erso. That's by Funko Pop. She's from Rogue One. And then I also have a little shot glass. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. So from right to left on this shelf I have Lips Touch 3 Times by Laini Taylor. I have The Ring and the Crown by Melissa De La Cruz. Scary Stories, Daughter Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, Die For Me, Enchanted, and The Treachery of Beautiful Things. So this is my wire shelf that a lot of people enjoy, and I think I got it from Target. I think that's what my mom said. It had been in the garage for quite a while, and a little bit before I got back into BookTube, or I guess into BookTube for the first place, I ended up taking this out of the garage and putting it together and kind of using it as my first bookshelf, or at least my first like official bookshelf, and I really love it. It's not great to hold books this way, but it works and I think it's super cute, so I just keep it. Basically there's just different little cubes and I kind of try to theme them based on the cubes. So in the right cube is mostly my Shakespeare shelf, and then the left cube is kind of just like more fantasy books and some of my favorites. So starting with the right cube, I have Furyborn by Claire Legrand. Not necessarily a Shakespeare book, but it was the perfect size for the shelf, so I'm like, okay, we'll just put it there. And then I have my completed plays from William Shakespeare, so that's like the huge green book right there. And then I have a bunch of my Folger editions of Shakespeare plays, and I really love these editions because they're super colorful and they really work for putting them into a rainbow sort of effect. I have Othello, which is red, but I'm currently reading it right now, so I can't put it on my shelf. But From left to right within the Folger editions, I have Romeo and Juliet, Much Ado About Nothing, Richard III, The Tempest, Hamlet, and Julius Caesar. I've read all of those. They're all really great. My favorites are Romeo and Juliet, Much Ado About Nothing, and Hamlet. I do like The Tempest, and I do like Richard III and Julius Caesar, but not quite as much as the other three, so. And then in my 2 random editions, I have A Midsummer Night's Dream, and then I also have King Lear. And then on the bottom, I have The Revelation of Louisa May, which isn't Shakespeare at all. It's actually Little Women, but that's okay. And then I also have another edition of Hamlet. And so, yes. Then I have The Assassin's Guide to Love and Treason by Virginia Boecker, and I am pretty sure that has a lot to do, or at least somewhat something to do, with Shakespeare. And then I have This Mortal Coil, which is obviously a quote from Hamlet. And going on to the left cube, I have Enchanté by Guy de Trellis. I have The Crown's Game and the Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye, The Cruel Prince and the Wicked King by Holly Black, A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kammerer, The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw, and then on the bottom I have Caraval and Legendary, both by Stephanie Garber. I have Shadow of the Fox, The Last Magician, and Ash Princess. And then I also have 2 Pop Funkos on this shelf. One is of Rose, and she is from The Last Jedi, and then I also have a young Han Solo from the movie Solo. So for these 2 shelves, I'm also going to hold on to my phone because it's kind of hard to get my tripod down this low. And so starting off with the right shelf, I have The Thief, I have The Darkest Part of the Forest, which Chandler also gifted me for my birthday, so thank you, Chandler. And then I also have Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. I have Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Ronin Rising, all by Leigh Bardugo. I have The Iron King, The Iron Daughter, The Iron Queen, and The Iron King, all by Julie Kagawa. I have The Brilliant Death and An Enchantment, and I never know what that book is called. Oh. And then I also have An Unkindness of Magicians and Starflight and The Valiant. And then with my left shelf, I have a lot more contemporary books that just don't fit on the top shelf of my other bookshelf. And from right to left, I have Everything Leads to You, We Are Okay, Undead Girl Gang, Amelie in Real Life, Tosh Hart's Tolstoy, Pride, Girl Made of Stars from Twinkle with Love, and When Dimple Met Rashid, both by Sandhya Menon. I have Like Water, P.S. I Still Love You, and Always and Forever Lara Jean, both by Jenny Han. And then I also have Let's Talk About Love, and I have 2 Dan and Phil books, both Dan and Phil Go Outside, and The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire. So I have Sunfish by Shelby Eileen, Hummingbird by Sophia Elaine Hansen, and Soul Like Thunder by Sophia Elaine Hansen. So the bottom shelf is kind of like my, not really forgotten shelf, just a shelf that I don't really pay too much attention to. So from right to left, I have Joe's Boys, Little Men, both by Louisa May Alcott. I have You Shall Know Velocity and A Hologram for the King, both by Dave Eggers. I have the Jane Austen Marriage, whatever. I have Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella. I have A Summer at Tiffany. I have Father and Sons, The Women of Brewster Place. I have The Unbearable Lightness of Being, and then I have 3 self-help books. One is Light is the New Black. The next one is Mastering Your Mean Girl. The next one is Big Magic. And then in the next shelf I have The Princess, The Scoundrel, and The Farm Boy. I have Shockaholic. I have The Princess Diarist, both by Carrie Fisher. I have Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Shopaholic to the Stars by Sophie Kinsella. The Other Countess, Love in the Time of Cholera, and Defending Jacob. So this is my black bookshelf, and I got this from Walmart a few months ago. And on top of here I have a real plant, and then I also have a cute little jewelry dish. I have my light up sign thing that says Book Magic, and then I have a couple of books just sitting there on the top. One is Everything I Need to Know I Learned from a Disney Little Golden Book, and then I also have If We Were Villains, and I have The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi. On the first shelf from left to right, I have Gunslinger Girl, Space Opera, Grave Mercy, Dark Triumph, and Mortal Heart by Robin Lefevers. I have Labyrinth Lost, Fairest, A Darker Shade of Magic, Carry On, Lost Stars, Throne of Glass, and Queen of Shadows, both by Sarah J. Maas, High Society, The Accident Season, Curious Beginning, Walk on Earth a Stranger, The Madman's Daughter, Book of a Thousand Days, Ever, and Lock and Mori. And then on the second shelf I have Love and Gelato, Love and Luck, Starry Night, I'm Still Here, Vivian, Apple at the End of the World, Reunited, This Adventure Ends, Queens of Geek, Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, Kill the Boy Band, and then I have a bunch of ARCs starting with Royal Bastards, Sky in the Deep, Seafire, Bring Me Their Hearts, Bruja Born, Amal Unbound, Bright We Burn, and the guest book. And then on the bottom here I just have some random books, just that some of them are just the wrong size, others I just don't really have anywhere to put them. And yeah, I also have a special edition of Little Women. I think it's like the Love and Bloom edition, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's my black bookshelf right there for you guys. Alright, so that was the entire video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!